for Futrix, who are we? We're a New Zealand award-winning global software company. We've just won some awards with Deloitte's Fast 50. We are the 19th fastest growing company in New Zealand. We won the regional award for IT for Wellington and the Lower North Island, and we're part of the Asia Pacific 500, which is about to be announced on the 11th of December. We already know that we've been part of that, so we're thrilled to be able to say that. Now we're a web-based business intelligence application, and we're based right here in Wellington. We're also an international company where we have clients worldwide. Depending on the exchange rate, we get between sort of 65 and 85% of our money from the US. That is our biggest geography. It's also the biggest growth potential for us. At the moment, Asia Pacific is our newest geography. We have plenty of clients here, but it's something new that we're going for. And UK and Europe market is our next geography. We already have a couple of clients there, but we'd obviously like to grow that. When people say business intelligence, quite often people don't know what that means. I'd like to sort of position really where Futrix is positioned on here and also where it fits into the market. One of the concepts of BI is that you get some raw data. You know, the raw data comes from everything that you do, everything that you buy, every sales. It's that customer swipe. It's the things you buy on Visa. It's everything. All of that information goes somewhere, but where does it go? And by itself, it's not worth anything at all. Okay, so you can put it in one place. You can spend major money cleaning it and whatever, and you know, and eventually, in the concept, is meant to actually to return some kind of value to the business at some point. But the ball's up the side here. Show the extent of the value that can be achieved from the information. In my experience, New Zealand does the first three. We get the raw data, we clean it, we put it one space, and the IT guys spend 18 months building the data warehouse, and they say, "Whew, finished that one. Here's a few standard reports. You know, if you need anything else, come back to us. We'll build it for you, no problem." And that's fine. It may take them, 6 months, 2 years, however long it is, to actually get you the reports you want. You get it, you say, "Well, this is kind of what I wanted. What I really needed was this," and they say, "No problem. We'll go build it for you." So where Futrix starts to add value is that beyond that, pushing companies beyond that to ad hoc reporting and analysis. And instead of saying to the business users, "Hey, what do you want us to build? We'll build you some set of standard reports." What we want to do is we want to give the information to the users. Okay, so we give the information to the user. We say, "Hey, here's the data on your planes. Here's the data on your whatever it may be. You go and explore it. You go and become self-sufficient with your data, and you make decisions from there." So we're pushing that your return on investment right the way up that chain, because from there, people that have ad hoc analysis, is they can now understand why it happened, what they're going to do about it in the future. And obviously, the further up chain you get, the bigger return on investment you are. The other thing with being self-sufficient is that you don't need a big IT department for that. Okay, so all of those demands on the IT department goes down because they're being very self-sufficient. So what makes Futrix special? Futrix is the only software application in the world that has unconstrained navigation. You have a whole amount of data with the business objects and the cognosces and everything else of this world. You've got a predefined route that you have to go find your information. It's a bit like skiing. You've got a big mountain of information. You have to go use the chairlifts to ski down, to get more chairlifts to get to the information. With Futrix, you don't have to do it. We've got no hierarchies whatsoever. You can have any dimensions, any measures you like. You can put everything together. You can see the information from any which way in real time. So you're not waiting for your IT department to say, "Hey, it's going to take me another 4 weeks to get this to you." You're actually making the decisions, excuse me, at the real time, which is probably where Lehman Brothers fell down because they didn't buy Futrix. We're also highly customizable. One of the problems with getting another application in there is that it's another training session and it's another thing to learn, it's another new terminology. With Futrix, everything is customizable. You can put your own company logos, you can put your different skins on, you can change what it says on the button, the terminology, so it's very intuitive. So the people that you have, it's very quick, easy to learn. We've got incredible analytic capabilities. Obviously, from that amount of information, you can see where you're getting your answers from. Those summary tables you can drill down into. You can see levels of where you're getting your data from. Obviously, you have a rapid return on investment with that. So it moved the emphasis of business data projects from construction through to delivery. These are the clients that we have at the moment. We've been going for about 11 and a half years. And at the moment, we're just building up into a bit of a marketing strategy. But we are a global software company, but the potential for growth is huge. These are some of my customer successes. As you see, JP Morgan Chase, Citibank, they're the ones that bought Futrix. Sadly, Lehman Brothers and that did not. We won an award last year with JP Morgan Chase for an Enterprise Business Intelligence Award with SaaS. When they first started with Futrix, they had about 4,000 queries per month, and now they're just over 500,000 queries per month. So that just pushes, they do risk analysis with Futrix, and that just pushes the decision-making down to a lower level, so everybody's making good decisions on the spot. HDMS is one of our ASP clients. What they've done is they've taken Futrix and they've rebranded it into a product they market it themselves called Dart. They then have clients themselves feeding data back into to Futrix, enable Dart, and they then push out the information. They have about 4,000 end users. So why do customers buy Futrix? We've got three quotes here from some of the companies. It's flexible, it's very short time to learn, obviously it's very customizable. HDMS has turned it into Dart, so they're very happy. Futrix buys a very comprehensive set of tools for analysis and reporting. Again, it's very easy to customize the product to suit the exact requirements. And Futrix gives transparency in information. Now, James Pettifer actually worked for CGU is the big corporate company for AIG. IAG, not AIG, is Insurance Australia Group. And he used to work in the Sydney office. He went to the Melbourne office and said, hey, you guys, you need to use Futrix here. And they said, no, we can't use Futrix. We have business objects, and that's free. And we gave them a demo of Futrix, and they said, how much was that? So that's one of our sort of was the fact that even though they got business objects for free, they bought Futrix over and above what they were doing. So that's great for us. So in summary, we provide unconstrained navigation, so it gives you the freedom to explore. We have some funding from FRST, which we're doing some research into patent at the moment. We've got 12 patents that we're going for, so we have unique value add for our software. We're just not another reporting tool. We're not a Crystal Reports. We're not a data mining tool. We're a complete data navigation tool. All the functionality that is here with Futrix is all out of the box. It's really easy to deploy. We had a company recently that bought Futrix that had taken 18 months in which to get all of their data warehousing, their business intelligence up to scratch, and they said, well, how many months will it take us to put Futrix in? And we said, about 6.5 hours. As long as you register the data, it's right up there, ready to go. And they said, no. We said, yeah, do it. So they did it, and they bought it. So that's great. Because it's out of the box, it's very, very easy. We've been going for 11 and a half years, so we have a proven sustainable business earning high profits. And we're pretty proud of that. What we want from this, we'd like to further develop our worldwide reseller network. We've got some important connections we'd like to make with the right people, and obviously in the introductions into the UK and Europe. And we'd really like advice from people who understand this market. So if you'd like to speak to us, we'd love to hear from you. You can come to our website and you can log on for more information, demos, whatever. So if this tweaks your curiosity at all, contact us. We'd love to show you actually the whole product and actually what it could do for your company. So thanks very much.